Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, I would like to explain you how to set up Cursor. So it's similar to VS Code, but what is the advantage of it or why we need to choose this is if we use it, then it has an inbuilt AI support. That means you can able to chat with your AI. There are many advantages of it if you download it and use it. Like you can add AI into your code platform so that you can able to achieve your task faster. So let's consider why I need my AI into my code editor. The reason why we require is, so let's say I'm writing some code. So during that time I have some question whether the syntax is correct or I require some suggestion during that time. So like this type of AIs will suggest you. You can see, so like this suggestion you will get so that you can able to accept them by using some tab. And so let's say while writing the code, let's say you want to implement some more functionality. So during that time, you can just request or you can just chat with your AI model so that it can provide you that particular response. And you can see here an option is there, copy or something. Yeah, apply option is there. So it will apply to your code. Then you can able to accept it. Then it will came to your window. Otherwise, you can able to reject it as well. Like that, it will be helpful. And you can also perform like inline chatting. Like let's say I have some code. I want to copy that and I want to chat or I want to ask some question on top of it. So that inline chat also you can able to perform by using this cursor. So for that, let's first install or download for Windows. You can see this is the download for Windows option. So that's why I'm clicking on it. Since I'm using a Windows editor, so it is getting downloading. And for other versions like Mac OS, Linux, for other systems also it is available. You can able to download them for you. Now you can see here this cursor setup got downloaded. I'm just clicking on it, double click on it so that, so first it asks you for license agreement. I'm just accepting this. Then only you have the option to click on next. Otherwise you do not have. So I'm just accepting this and clicking on next. So then, so where you want to install that path you need to set. So like in under programs itself, that will be installed. So I'm just clicking on next. Yeah. Do you want to add like start menu folder? So if you want, then okay, move on. I'm just moving on with the default, like create a desktop option icon. If you want, then select it and add option with cursor for file windows, file context menu and directory context related menus. Some other this is the requirement, like a path we need to set after installing this. Then we need to register the cursor on the editor for supporting files types. So then only for particular file types, it will be open directly from there. Now I'm just clicking on next. So it will do all these things. Now I'm just clicking on install so that this will get installed on my machine. So the setup is going to happening, like cursor.exe file is extracting. As you can see, multiple DLL and like dependency files are also getting. So why I need this is it will provide you inbuilt AI for this editor. So you can use that AI in order to perform your task more efficiently and faster way to get suggestions or If you want some explanation or code fixes, those also you can able to do easily by using this. And nowadays we are listening the word that is buzzword, that is vibe coding. That also you can able to implement by using such editors. On top of such editors by using AI. Now I'm just launching it, or else you can open this by using cursor. Yeah, you can see. I'm just opening it. Yeah. For the first time, I think it will take a bit moment of time. Yeah, now it got opened. So here we need to select like a default keyboard options and language. So what language you would like, so that as well as, and it also suggesting you like two options are there. By using them, you can able to launch from your CLI. Let's say I want to install this like a cursor. Whenever I type cursor, then from CLI I can able to launch this cursor. So that's why I accepted this. Shell cursor was installed. Okay. So now if I open my command prompt and type cursor, then automatically this editor will gets launched. As you can see, a new cursor window will gets opened. Now I'm just closing this. So I'm just clicking on continue. So for this, for cursor setup, like a VS Code, how the VS Code will be like that, you want the environment or you want to set up it from scratch. So I want to continue with VS Code environment, like so that's why I'm clicking on use extension, so that that VS Code related environment will be set up for me. And data preference. So if you select this privacy mode, then no one can use your data, like third party, or so nothing storing will be happened, and no one can able to use your data. I'm just selecting it and click on continue. For this you will need to log in for that. Otherwise if you want to share your data, then you just click on it and enter it. For this also you need to log in. Here you can see skip for now option is there. I'm just clicking on it. Yes, I'm skipping for now. So now we are into our project. I'm just opening a project. For this I'm just creating one more new folder, that is TMP, and I'm just selecting this folder to open my project here. So while writing any code, first what do we do is we first initially create our directory. On top of our directory we'll create our project. Let's say I want to build a simple HTML app. So for this, yeah, we need to log in for the cursor in order to use this AI. So I'm just clicking on continue with Google. I'm just selecting one of my temporary mails, and then so now I'm just clicking on continue. So now the login got, so it's asking me to log into the desktop. So yes, I'm just clicking on, so that also feel free to return to cursor. That means our desktop login got successful, as you can see. So now I'm just clicking on send. So as you can see, so whatever the required thing that I asked for that, it was generated me the code, and you can see that is also visible to me here. And here I have two options, one is reject and one is accept. So if I wish like if I like this, then so here you can see the two options for accepting as well as the rejecting also they are visible to us. Let's say currently I want to accept it, then I just click on this tick mark so that it will be accepted. As you can see, script.js is there, so that also I want to accept. Like overall I want to accept all, so then this is the option for you to accept all, so that your script style as well as your index.html everything will be accepted. Now I want to see whether it is working or not. So if you want to see like whether this is working or not, so for that also you can able to ask it here, like run it or how to run it, guide me. I know, like if you just click on this tab and just click on click on this options, then you can able to see. So open live server option is there, so you just click on it so that it will open you a live server. So it's just starting. For the first time I think it will take a minute, since it's telling me to, yeah, I'm allowing it to publish some websites as well. So you can see some live server got started, and this is our demo app, or you can say this is our simple app that we just created. And so for running it provided me some context like a python hyphen version. Currently this is not the solution for my case, so that's why I'm just rejecting it. So it was specifying me just open file explorer and just double tap on it, so that it will open you in the browser. So that's also one of the option in order to run it. Now I have just opened like the path, so where my directory is present, and I'm just clicking on this index.html file, so that double tapping on it, it will asking me to on top of where it will need to open. I'm just selecting this and clicking on just one, so that it will open to me on top of this, as you can see. Yes. So now I'm just closing this. So I'm moving back into my code editor. So let's say I'm developing some web page. I'm developing some web page. So during this time, what I'm expecting is I want to do some modifications. Like I want to add some background color to this. So I don't know. Let's say I don't know how to do that. So for that, you can ask this agent so that it can able to assist you. I want to add background color to my web app just now designed, and that that background color is not white. So like that I provided my prompt, so that it is suggesting me to change the style sheet. As you can see, this is the style.css. So it's providing me the suggestion that is here. So as you can see, so just previously this is the background color, and this is the update that you need to do in order to change the background color. So if you want to accept this, then just click on accept here or here, so that this will get accepted. And just you can now open and see your website. So I think I opened another tab, yeah, and reload it. still it is providing me white. So that means here it is providing me white. Let's say I change it to some other and let's save it. So as you can see, the background color got changed. So like this, by using an AI, you can able to by using an AI in your editor, you can able to achieve what are the requirements for you in very easy way. So let's consider while developing a project. So what are my requirements? First, I need to develop some code. As you observed, we developed some code by using this AI editor itself. So it just guided me so that I accept them or I reject them. So based on my requirements, I just accept or reject them. So that is totally depends on me. And then, so after development, what I'll do? I'll need to check, right? Yes. So are there any errors? So those checks I want to do. So does that this can able to perform? Can you able to check my whole environment files? So like that I want to ask some question to it. I'll help you. I'll help you to check all the files of your environment. Let me list. So as you can see in my working directory, so whatever the files are there, those all will be listed here. You can see even hidden file also listed. So that is hidden folder. And you can see, so it is checking the content of each and every file. And as you can see, it also provided me the feedback like everything looks properly set up. Our environment is good and a complete HTML structure, meta tags, so JavaScript and CSS, everything will be checked. And to run this, so you can see this is the way it was provided. Open index.html and you should see a blue background and so and so content is there. So like that, so what it is saying, so there is no bugs in it. Let's say I want to create some bug. So let me open my HTML page and or let me open my JavaScript and here let us create some bugs like style color or else. So here color option is there, right? I'm just removing this. And here text content option is there. I'm just removing it and saving this. So now I want to ask it. So check if there are any bugs in my code. So like that I want to ask this to verify if there will be any bugs are there or not. So now you can see like it is suggesting me some improvement in my JavaScript. So no bugs in HTML code. So but since there will be some issues with JavaScript, it is suggesting me something. Currently I don't want, like I just want to put the same thing like this. So let me update the HTML code like let me do some changes here in my HTML code. Now I just save it and let me run the same thing again. As you can see the result like proper HTML. So might the removed changes got removed. So that's why so it is getting like a proper HTML structure. So I've previously removed this, right? Yes. So now I just want to rerun this. Yeah, you can see they got erased. So if there will be any bugs, you can see automatically they got fixed right here. So in development phase, it will be very helpful for us. So while developing a project, it can able to help us in development of project, as well as it can even explain you. So I'm just selecting this, and or else you don't need to select this. You just need to ask here, like, explain me this project. So it will even explain you the project. So what is this and what happens in the background. So those all details it can able to provide you, how can able to run it. So those all things also it can able to provide you. This is all in agent mode. So here you can see the agent mode. Yes. So it can able to directly develop and put that code inside it. Let's say if you put this ask mode, then what happens is, let's say, can I add any additional features to my web page or website? So like that, if I ask it, then so first it will just suggest you. It will not directly put the code inside it. So you can see. So if you want, then you can able to apply here. But previously, if you observe, so directly agent will update the code inside your directory, and it just asks you for accepting or not. If you want to accept, then accept. Otherwise, leave it. So here you can see, if I just expect to apply this, like, this ask manner will just provide you the suggestions. So if you want to accept that, then you just accept them. You can see, first you need to apply. You need to click on this apply for script changes. So then only it will ask you for accept or reject, and that change also visible to you. So that is the brief about this ask manner. So other than agent manner, in this ask manner, it will first ask you before inserting the code into your website, or you can say into your page. So I want to apply all, then I just click on it, so that it can ask you for that as well, like accept all. I'm just accepting, so that those all will be added to it. So like that, in ask manner, what happens, it will first ask you, these are the updates, if you want to accept, then please accept. So then if you accept it, those will be updated. But in agent mode, what happens, it directly generates the code and put the code into your directory, and then it will ask you, you want to accept the changes or not. So if you accept, then only that changes will be pasted here. Now here, let's say in edit mode, I want to, so why this edit mode is for, I want to edit my code for upgrading for the, so like that, I want to ask some prompt. As you can see, it provided its update, like, some upgrade is already there. So let's first fix some JavaScript errors. So in JavaScript, it was found some errors. So it's just fixing it. So meanwhile, if we want, you can able to open our website, and yeah, you can see this got updated. And as you see, like, some errors are there. Now they're getting fixing. Yeah, it's just asking me to accept them or else leave them. So I'm just accepting, so that they all got added. Now I'm just opening this and reloading this. So dark mode, light mode, and so this is how the simple web page which was created. So like this cursor will help developers to develop, debug, test, and build and update their project, or you can say their software, using this Cursor code editor. So why, other than comparing to other code editors, it is good? The reason is that, so it is having some inbuilt AI editor. Inbuilt AI assistant is there, as you can see. So due to that, due to that, it can able to assist you as per that. Nowadays, even all code editors like VS Code, even VS Code as well as PyCharm are coming up with some plugins like Amazon Q in order to add such type of AI extensions, this type of AI extensions in order to make developers lifecycle easy. Not only developers, whole software development lifecycle easy, like development, testing, as well as documentation, everything will get easy if an assistant or you can say AI assistant added with your environment. The productivity will get raised fastly due to this, and you can say more enhanced and productive results we can able to achieve by using this. So that's about this cursor. So simply remember this cursor as a editor with some AI assistant. Through that AI assistant, you can able to improvise your productivity. So that's a simple description about it. And in this video, you have also understood how to develop, debug, test, and run your simple project by using this editor. So this is what latest buzzword says, that is vibe coding. Not only just coding on top of normal editors, so integrating some AI tools or plugins on top of it will help you to develop your projects productively. So such type of one of the editor is this Cursor. In real time, by using this vibe coding, that is coding with AI assistant, will enhance your productivity 10 times, or you can say a lot more productive. As you observed here, I developed some website within few minutes without writing even a piece of code, by just prompting, by using natural language to my Cursor agent, so that it can able to develop and put that code into my code editor so that I can able to view it, right? Yes. So that's what vibe coding, and that's what vibe coder will do in real time. This becomes a real time buzzword in upcoming days, same like prompt engineering, and hope it will create some more job opportunities in real time for future. So stay updated with the technology. So thanks for watching again. See you back in the next video with another interesting topic. Until then, bye bye guys.